Hello everybody, welcome to Just Upright. My name is Doc Jane Ruder. I'm Doctor of Physical Therapy and I'm your foreign educated physical therapist guide to US application. So I hope you guys are doing great. So we're going to talk about some important things right now, okay? So the first one we're going to talk about, I don't know if you've seen my other video, but the USPT Turbocharge masterclass is on demand right now. It's online. You can access it wherever you are in the world. This is a masterclass for foreign educated physical therapists who, number one, don't know how to start with their US application. Number two, do not know how to proceed or to get unstuck with their US application. Number three, they tried in the past, have given up, but they want to pursue their American dream to live and work here as a physical therapist. This masterclass is for you. So if you are tired of surfing the internet, Googling, YouTubing, what's your next step is, and the step after that, because you have so much confusion and you wasted a lot of money trying to figure it out yourself, go and enroll to this masterclass. I'm not telling you to do it because it's my masterclass. Well, in fact, I am. But whether you enroll in it or not, I'm not forcing you. But look at the reviews of a lot of students. You know, one of the students said that 4 years of trial and error, attending the masterclass is far better than his trial and error for 4 years, okay? You can save a lot of your precious time from surfing the internet and committing mistakes, expensive mistakes, okay? And life-altering decision because you do not know what you're doing. You need a solid foundation. You need a guide with a backup facts, okay, straight from the offices involved in the processing of your PT application. So go check out the USPT Turbocharge Masterclass. It is 2023 edition, the latest edition. I just got done uploading it, I think this past week. So that is like fresh from the oven, the latest edition. So the Mythbusters, that is one of the favorite of the students because I crashed the wrong beliefs that a lot of foreign educated physical therapists have in their mind based on what they see or what they hear or people are telling them. People who never go through the application process, people who had no idea what they're talking about, and they're feeding this wrong information to the foreign educated physical therapist's mind, okay? So check out the USPT Turbocharge. The link is down below, okay? I also have other master classes. If you already passed your NPTE but you want to know how to do physical therapy evaluation documentation, I have a master class for that. I also have master class for daily documentation, progress notes, discharge summaries, updated plan of care, how to win the heart of your patients, the clinical practice in order for you to be more confident and competent physical therapist when you get here, okay? Check out all those master classes. Okay, so what is our topic for today? So I posted yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, about the job opening here in the US, okay? So in the masterclass, I discussed that and I back up with facts and information straight from Bureau of Labor Statistics here in the US, that the PT is in high demand right now, maybe now more than ever, okay? Because of the pandemic, a lot of physical therapists actually quit the job. There is a high rise right now of movement of physical therapists owning their own job, their own practice. So most of them are not employable anymore. There are physical therapists switching from being a physical therapist to another job. And there are physical therapists retiring. So all of this combined, including the baby boomers are in the rise, older population are getting, higher and higher in number as the time goes by. So all of this combined bring up the burden of health the burden in healthcare right now. The shortage of physical therapists here in the US is unreal right now. I even talked to one of the employers, and he said he never experienced it in his 13-14 years in the business. He doesn't even have an applicant right now. Okay, so it's in the rights. You are needed here. Okay, so I posted that I have employers, okay, reliable, trustworthy, competent employers. Right now, the opening are in Arizona, New Mexico. I have an employer in Texas, and also there's one in Tennessee as well. Okay, so if you have a license in any of these states, and if you have a healthcare worker certificate, email me at justuprightllc@gmail.com, and I can get you connected to these employers at no cost to you. Okay, so don't worry about will I charge for it. I will not charge for it. Okay, so this will bring about the topic for today. Okay, who is the priority of the employers? Okay, so some people will contact me and they want me to connect them with employers, which is good because that's what I do to help out foreign educated physical therapists. But you have to know, if you have not started anything yet, you haven't done your credentialing yet, you have not done your healthcare worker certificate yet, okay, or you haven't started anything yet, you are not a priority of the employer. So the processes involved in application to the US as a physical therapist, it's tremendous. It's very complex. There are so many steps that I go through that with you in the master class. I went each step of the way, one by one. I break it down for you, okay? But it will take a lot of time. And the employers, they don't want to just sit and wait for you to start and finish your application, okay? So the priority of the employers are, number one, you have to have already passed your NPTE and you have a US physical therapist license already. Okay, you will be prioritized because you're already licensed. Number two, your process will be a lot faster. You're ready, you're ripe, you're ready for the picking if you have an active and valid healthcare worker certificate. Okay, so if you have this too, okay, you already gone through most of the processes involved. You are at the last part of the process, and that is, finding a reputable, reliable employer, trustworthy employer who will file for you a working or immigrant visa. Then you will be the priority of the employer, because like I said, you will be ripe for the picking. Okay, all you need to do is for the employer to file for you a working or immigrant visa, because you cannot file it for yourself. You need a sponsor. They call it a sponsor, or a US employer or agency. Okay, so when it comes to employer, I prefer a direct hire rather than an agency. Okay, simply because direct hire work faster. Okay, they work directly with you, with your process. With the agency, there's a lot of man pulling happening, a lot of waiting happening, okay, and you just never know. You can be stuck. Like I was stuck in an agency for 4 years and nothing happened. I have some students who attended my master class. They've been stuck with the agency for 12 years and they're still in the Philippines. They were my students before I left and they're still there. Okay, so there's so many stories that I could share with you with agencies. Okay, I'm not saying that direct hire is perfect. It may or may not work for you, but it's a lot faster and better compared to agencies. Okay, so if you can find a direct hire, if you need help with that, again, I have connections in Illinois, in Arizona, New Mexico, Tennessee. Those are the states that I personally know, the employers that I can vouch for them, because they're good people and they are reliable and they will take care of you. Okay, so I'm still actively looking to partner with other employers here in the US whom I can trust, reliable, competent, and trustworthy, so I can help you find jobs here in the US, okay? So that's why I asked if you already have the license, okay? Email me your resume and I can connect you with the employer. If you already have the license with healthcare worker certificate, all the better, because again, you are ready to go. Your processing will be a lot faster compared to others. If you need help with how to process your application the fast way, the right way, avoid mistakes, avoid delays, avoid frustrations, I highly recommend that you enroll on the USPT Turbocharge, because tens, if not hundreds, of your questions on how to apply to the US as a physical therapist will be answered in that master class. And like I tell my students, if you watch the entire video of the master class and if you still have clarification, then you can email me, okay? But the master class will answer tons of questions and you will learn from the mistakes of other people so that it will not happen to you as well, okay? So I hope, guys, that is clear about who the employer will prioritize when you apply here to the US as a physical therapist, okay? Share this video to anyone you know who is thinking on how to apply here to the US and to be guided well, okay? Please push the like button and share, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because it will help me reach as many foreign educated physical therapists as I can to help them with fulfilling their American dreams. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching and stay blessed.